Was this your Snapple or mine?
What's it say?
Something pretty interesting, actually. How many ways do you think there are to make change for $1? You both get
50.
two guesses. 50? I'll tell you that's not even in the ballpark.
Okay, good. That's not my Snapple then.
5,000.
You're way too far.
Way too many?
I give up. Just say.
Wait, no. Wait, you're saying like amount of change?
Yes.
How many ways?
How many different ways, like quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, combine to make
5,000 was way too much?
way too
To
much.
make $1?
And 50 was just too small.
$1.50?
To make $1.
$1.
Five,
100.
yeah,
150.
that was going to be my second guess.
293.
I was going to say 200.
But that could be one of those fake Snapple.
So is this
facts.
mine then?
It is yours because mine had a 50 in the Snapple.
I have 3
pack.
drinks.
You are 3 drinks.
I'm ready. I just don't have a Coast. Here we go.
I thought I gave you one. How does that sound? Am I alright?
What?
Does that sound alright to you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright. Alright, so I guess we'll just we'll start it off then. We'll go ahead and kick off introductions.
That's a good place to start.
Yeah, it definitely is. I would like to start there. But we'll start with introductions. So, this is the oh my god.
Oh, that was a mic stand?
Yeah, mic stand falling on me already. This is gonna be fun.
You can turn that leg right behind your heel. If you pull that towards you, like just kick it towards you, then you can lean it. You always want to lean the mic toward a leg. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It'll prop it up. Because, yeah, if that keeps falling throughout the whole thing, it's going to be annoying.
Yeah. That's
All right,
better.
now we'll just act like that didn't happen.
That never happened. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and welcome everybody, whoever's listening to this. It's the What Do You Mean podcast, our first official episode. I'm Reno Gautier. My friend Dillon Smith is right across from me here,
Hello.
and we got his cousin Michael Smith, who's
Hello.
to my left. Dillon's right. He's the tech guy, the man behind the scenes here. And that being said, I mean, we're just going to get right into it. So, I definitely had something that I was going to say, and I completely forgot already.
Really?
Yeah.
Pineapple's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, this pineapple is good. Did it have anything to do with Hooters?
No, it didn't have anything to do with
Does it have anything
Hooters.
to do with boobs?
No, I think that's probably what made me forget the distraction.
Really?
You,
No, I forgot
I made
before
it
that.
Dylan added to mine. Did you see on the way in? I have a little notepad
Hooters?
for groceries
No.
on by the door. When we walk out, just take a look at it.
Alright.
I have oranges, like bread, and then like halfway down the page it says boobies, jugs, knockers.
Did Dylan put that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
And it's
notorious
funny
for
because
that.
I didn't change it. I just kept writing stuff I needed under it.
I figured he'd
It's
get a
like
kick out of it.
knockers, toilet paper.
That is pretty funny. We used to do crap like that to people all the time at Arby's. I'm sure they hated that about us.
Yeah.
We would. Oh my god! I remember one time they were changing out one of the. I guess was it a cooler that they had under the back line, or was it just some kind? Yeah, they were coolers. They were kind of like refrigerated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they ordered a new one, and they had the old one sitting in the back, and one of our things was, I guess, torturing, if you want to, probably they would say torturing our coworkers by scaring the crap out of them any chance we got.
Yep.
So you hide in it?
Dylan hid in it
Yeah.
and scared the
Yeah.
crap out of one of the
Bosses.
managers. Yeah, she was this short, little, annoying girl that, yeah, we've told you about her before, but I'm surprised none of them ever had like a heart attack because they were all pilled out. Why? I mean, like,
Yeah.
still, it was hilarious. And, I don't know. Didn't you hide on, like, top of one of the racks in the back?
I hid everywhere you could hide. I've hid, yeah, in under desks, in coolers, in freezers, in bread racks, on top of shelves, anywhere you could
Did
fit
anyone
someone.
get angry at you for?
Everyone got angry at me.
But they would all forget.
Yeah, but they just accepted that it was a thing.
Yeah. We kind of just did what we wanted there.
When you work at a place like Arby's, you gotta you gotta stay sane somehow.
Mm-hmm. My thing was, if everything was done, why couldn't we just mess around?
Yeah.
Like, it was clean.
The customers
There was
always
no
enjoyed it
customers,
because they
yeah.
know when they did see it though, they never cared.
They were serious. I mean, we were serious when the customers came in. And, like, what I didn't like, though, was the manager made us stop saying woo after they rang the bell.
Yeah, it's because we were just taking it too far.
But it was
What do you
fun.
mean? What were you doing?
Well, when you do a good job at Arby's, the customer has the option to ring this bell that's mounted
I think
on
I've
the
seen that
wall.
before.
Yeah, so they would ring it, and then we would immediately give back.
You're
a
supposed to
loud
say
Ric
thank
Flair
you, though.
woo.
You're
Yeah,
supposed to say thank you.
But
But
instead,
after a while, hold
we
on,
would go
I'm sorry.
woo.
Obnoxious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we would get everyone to do it. It'd
Because
be like a
after-
whole
It's not
team
like, it's not like
thing.
you're swearing or something, though.
No,
Why
but
is that bad?
because she just got annoyed of it, I guess.
but like,
But it's a positive.
but the thing is, everyone's busy and they're working, and you got to say thank you 100 times. After a while, it's gonna be thank you, and it's just gonna be. But how can you not be like happy and a little uplifted when you're given a big Ric Flair woo? Like,
Yeah.
it's impossible. I think that was just where it got a little too strict for me.
Yeah, that's when I tapped out. I left.
Yeah, you definitely did. You left me to the wolves.
It is what it is, man.
I don't blame you.
It's tired of the beef.
Just sucked. The beef. Isn't that Wendy's? Wendy's is where's the beef?
Where's the? No, it's Where's the cream, right?
No. What was it? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean the hostess. Where's the cream?
Where's the cream filling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hostess.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
You said beef. What? How is there no? Now we're talking about beef and cream filling. We're
No,
getting
so
a
I was
little-
talking about beef,
getting
and
a
then
little
you
dirty
said
here,
when.
bro. Clean it up.
Then you said Wendy's.
Clean the cream
Hold
filling
on.
up.
Then you said Wendy's was where's the beef. They've never said that.
Yeah, they have.
Wendy's.
Look
said,
it up, Mike.
Mike,
What?
look up slogans for Wendy's, please.
Guarantee you, it was probably like late 80s.
I
early
can guarantee you
90s.
they never said where's the beef.
Quality is our recipe.
Where's the beef?
God damn it.
1984.
Okay, but look.
It's way delicious.
Yeah, but look, 1984, and then they got rid of that shit, dude.
Yeah, but it kind of came
For
back.
after 6 years.
Come on, Mike. Yeah,
It
you're
came
right.
back. If you keep going,
Yeah,
more
lost.
items, hit more items.
Okay, so look at the first one. Quality is our recipe, 1969. Why would you ever deviate from that? Why not just leave it
Because
at
it's
quality is our
boring.
recipe? To go from that to where's the beef?
Yeah, did you ever see the commercial? The commercial is hilarious.
Okay, look at that one. It's better here. Didn't even last the whole year of 2004 because later in 2004, eat great even late, and then that didn't last the rest.
What does that
of the
have
year.
to do with where's the beef? That lasted 6 years, bro.
Yeah, we're past that. I agree. You're right. That was their slogan, but
But they also. back
And they
in
had
the
a
day,
different one in
changed it all
Canada.
this
In
all.
2008, they had a different one in Canada.
it's way delicious.
It's Wendy's. That was a huge plug for Wendy's right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan. Oh, I guess
No,
I am.
they're pretty good.
like
They
that,
got this. They got this chicken sandwich with like barbecue sauce and like onions rings or something like fried onions on it.
Sounds bad.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's like a spicy chicken sandwich too.
These headlines are so stupid.
What?
Breathing oxygen linked to staying alive. A groundbreaking discovery brought to you by the same
Police
scientist.
arrest everyone.
Wait, are you going through clickbait right now, Mike?
They're just funny newspaper headlines.
Are they real?
Thursday. It's
That's
canceled.
clickbait. That does not look real at all. That's a
Fantastic.
completely
I don't care.
different font.
Thursday, April 3rd.
You know, I don't care. Bridge closure date Thursday, Rockstar.
Most earthquake damage is caused by shaking.
Yeah. Federal agents raid gun shop, find weapons. What? Safety meeting ends in accident. That's crazy.
Muddy Creek problem. It's too muddy.
Wow, this just derailed us completely.
Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah,
got
but it's
derailed pretty bad.
funny. Murderer, self-detective.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not.
reputation.
So I guess we don't really need a segue to go from to really anywhere after that conversation.
Just talk.
I got nothing.
What do you mean you got nothing?
That's what I
What are
mean,
you
man.
doing? Pull your weight.
I'm pulling.
pulling not your weight.
I'm pulling your leg, man. I got something for
Yeah,
you.
you're pulling my leg. It's not what I need you to pull right now.
I'm telling you, I'm pulling your leg. I got something for you.
What do you got? A shitty memory, apparently.
Yeah, I got nothing, man.
It's alright, I forgot what I was going to say earlier, too. So, I guess that makes us even. Goat accused of robbery. Come on, Mike, you keep just sucking me back in with these things.
Did you know that if a goat and a sheep were to
Oh my
mate,
god.
that it's called a geep?
You and these Snapple facts, bro.
Hey.
That's a Snapple fact?
Yeah. Probably not a real
I
fact.
haven't drank Snapple in so long.
I just had
So-
one today, thanks to Dillon.
Did you do anything fun, guys, for the new year?
Yeah, I went to Philly.
All right.
Out there for a little bit. It was annoying to park.
It's always annoying to park in
I
Philly.
almost came home.
Wait, did you drive home though later that night?
Like way later, yeah.
Mike,
What?
that's irresponsible.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Mike. All
What'd
right.
you do?
Certainly not that.
Certainly not.
No,
So
I
what'd you
never-
do?
Nothing. I hung out with you.
I know, but Mike doesn't know.
Oh.
that.
I didn't know what you guys did.
Nothing.
exactly.
We pretty much just chilled and
That's it.
couldn't even stay up to midnight. I ended
Really?
up going home, and going to sleep.
Like 10 o'clock he left. I think I fell asleep at like 10:30. But, I mean, what else was I gonna do? I think I had to work the next day.
There are too many cops out, and I just don't like risking all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Dude, I never see cops out. People
Really?
say
I
that
saw
about, like,
so many
Thanksgiving
just from
Eve.
going
Well,
from
no,
my
I don't
place
go
to
out
his.
Thanksgiving Eve.
Mm-hmm.
But like all the other times, like whenever people say that, I never see cops.
Yeah, that'll
I
be
think
the
I
one
saw
time
one,
you see one.
one cop on the way to Philly, and he was on the bridge.
He followed you.
Yeah, I got pulled over.
He got you.
On the bridge.
Wow.
Pull over! So I'm gonna end up in the...
They had to use the bullhorn on you?
Bullhorn?
Yeah. Tell you pull over?
The megaphone thing?
Yeah.
The megaphone thing?
Megahorn. That's an
Megahorn.
attack by like Rhyhorn.
Rhydon. Wow.
Nah, that's not Pokemon.
Synchronicity.
Yeah, Megahorn.
Megahorn?
Look it
Maybe.
Get the fuck-
Come on,
wait,
tech
not-
guy,
not
look it
original,
up.
though. Wait,
There's-
Wait, hold on. Let's
there's-
bet something.
Okay, but wait. My question is, was it an original?
My answer to you is
Maybe
yes.
not.
Yes.
It's yes?
Hold on,
Yes.
wait. I'm not.
Megahorn?
Was an original move learned by.
Wait, on the
move.
Pokemon
Yeah.
card, I think it might have even been on the Rhydon Pokemon card.
Yeah.
Look that
I
up.
thought
Look it
you
up.
said that Megahorn was a Pokemon.
Oh, don't
No,
backpedal.
No.
I'm not,
Don't
that's what I heard.
backpedal.
Alright,
Fine,
so
we
I'm
won't
out.
bet anything, but look it up so you can be wrong. Megahorn.
I might be wrong.
Move Pokemon.
Bulba. What?
Bulba.
Is a damage-dealing bug-type move introduced in Generation 2.
Oh.
It is
See?
TM60 in
I was
Pokemon.
wrong.
Let's go. Pikachu. Yeah,
So
let's
I
go.
But it
guess-
was a move, but we were just wrong about its origins.
Who had it? Nidoking, Rapidash? So, but they were original Pokemon.
There's Hyperion, or Rhyperion.
Hyperion.
Scolded.
Yo, Hyperion. What show was that from?
Hyperion.
It's either The Tick
Hyperion.
or The Boys. I can't remember.
The Boys.
The Boys?
The boys.
No,
Tick?
Hyperion's from
It's not the Tick.
Marvel Contest of Champions. Hyperion's.
No, before that.
Yeah, he's definitely from. That's where I know him
So
from.
is he from.
From Contest of
He's
Champions. So
from
he's from Marvel.
the-
Is the Tick Marvel? I don't think the
Tick.
Tick is Marvel.
But that's. Oh, that's Superion. Right?
Superion, I think. I don't
Tick.
know. I have no idea, dude. I'm lost.
Yeah, me too.
Too many Irions.
Seriously.
Lake Superion. Anyway, so didn't you have a story, Dillon?
Pause this real quick. Mm.
I don't even begin to understand how to jog your memory. It's so horrible.
It's
Yeah,
not
you guys
that
talked
bad.
about that in the last one. I didn't realize that your memory was that bad.
My memory's not bad. It's just.
Garbage.
No.
Selective.
Uh,
No.
Unreliable.
No.
Oh my god.
Look at those
There's a
reflexes,
couple
though. How was
rags
that?
down there. You just want to hit it and throw the rag under the desk.
I'm concerned what these rags are used for.
Don't worry about it, dude. I just keep them by my desk.
Yeah. By the computer desk.
You might as well.
Thank
spray
God
it,
that's
too.
Pine Sol and not
Spray it?
lotion.
Can you grab that actually?
Yeah, can you give me that? Because Danny
What are you,
Tanner over here
OCD?
wants me to fucking.
Danny Tanner.
He was obsessed with Pledge.
That's a
remember?
good reference.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
who is?
Danny
Oh,
Tanner.
I thought you meant me. I was like, what?
Was
well,
it
you
Pledge?
too now.
He was obsessed with Pledge?
Yeah, Lemon Pledge.
Oh.
Don't ask me why
There
or
was a
how.
character-
but
Out
I
of
remember
everything
that.
you remember,
That-
it's Danny Tanner loves Lemon Pledge.
You got it, dude.
Who is Danny Tanner?
The dad
What?
in Full House.
No.
But
Hold on, I want to shame him a little bit before you just give it to
my
him.
bad.
What?
Never
What?
watched Full House.
You've never watched Full House?
No. Have you?
Yeah. Did you grow up Mormon?
No, I don't know. I never watched it.
Why?
I don't know. I honestly just don't know.
That was like quintessential 90s.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
What about like Boy
So
Meets
when
World?
people say you
Yeah, it
got
was
it,
right up
dude,
there with
you have
it.
no idea what they mean, do you?
Wait,
Really?
They say what?
You got it, dude?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Oh my god.
It's obviously from the show, which
Yeah.
I just told you I didn't watch.
I
So
know.
of course I don't know what that
But
is.
sometimes, like, there's a bunch of movies. Well, I'm a movie buff. There's a bunch of movies that I've never seen that I know references from and shit like that, just because everybody else talks about them.
Yeah.
But why didn't you see them?
Because they don't interest me.
Well, Full House doesn't really interest me.
But you wouldn't know because you've never seen it.
But that's the same
Mike?
thing you could say to him or anybody that hasn't watched anything.
Yeah. Kinda.
Yeah, but you don't even know about it. You have no knowledge. I at least watch the trailer and read the synopsis.
Like
You
doesn't even
can't
know
do
who
that
Danny
when you're a
Tanner
child.
is.
Yeah, it was just on TV one day, and we fell in love with it.
I just
All
didn't
90s
watch it.
kids.
Did you
I
watch
watched-
TV?
Mike
Yeah,
Smith.
I watched name another show.
Full House.
What was another big one? All That.
Yeah, I watched all that.
No, that's different
Because
though.
Dylan didn't watch it.
Of course I watched
That doesn't count.
No, I watched.
I was gonna say Clarissa Explains It All.
I watched
but
that.
I didn't. I don't know what the heck.
I
that
know.
is.
I'll tell you some
No.
obscure ones, dude. Camp on Awana.
What about with the frog?
Frog.
The
Oh,
yellow
Gullah
frog.
Gullah's Island.
There you go.
Yeah, Binya Binya.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You remember, what was it, The Secret Life of Alex Mack?
What about Hellraiser 5?
Hellraiser 5, I've never
Hellraiser
saw
was
that one.
terrible. Those movies are really fun.
Yeah. They're really raunchy, too. I don't really like that kind of horror.
Yeah, they're just fucking.
I like raunchy horror.
I like things that make me feel creeped out when I'm done. Like,
I'm just kidding. I don't like raunchy horror.
Like supernatural stuff.
not even necessarily supernatural, like, best
Creeped out, you
example-
said?
Yeah, best
Like
example.
biscuits and mustard, like that type of stuff, like that movie Sling Blade.
No. Like, best example I can think of right now is The Orphan. You ever saw that?
I've seen the.
Oh yeah, I
I've
think you were
seen the,
explaining that to me
trailer for
before.
it.
Yeah, they like this couple adopts this Russian girl that they think is like 13 years old, but she winds up being like
60.
20 something. No, like 20, 30 something. Like she's older, and then comes out that she like, I guess I have to say spoiler alert. Turns out she like is older and she tries to seduce the dad and like kill the mom, and she like terrorizes other kids secretly and like.
Could
Like
you
makes them
imagine
think
that?
they're going crazy, and I like when I was done watching, I was like, "Yo, this is creepy. This is crazy. This could happen," and then it did. It actually happened not that long ago. I heard it in the news.
After the movie?
I heard. Look it up. I heard in the news. Type up.
Yeah, Jamie, bring it up.
They were even on Dr. Phil. They've been going around getting like bone density scans on this girl to try and figure out her real age, and like,
Is that what I should be looking
Yes.
yeah, look,
Should I put
Ukrainian orphan Natalia. Yep, that's it.
this- Can you turn the big knob up a little bit? That's good, thank you.
At the center of an adoption
Yeah, more news. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, this is nuts, dude.
Natalia Grace has been accused by her adopted parents of pretending to be a child to get adopted
Oh my
by an
God.
American family.
This is exactly the plot of Orphan.
She's a lot older than she
She looks like a little girl.
She does.
But she definitely has some like kind of unproportional features.
Yeah.
And I actually heard this on Preston and Steve, and
That makes sense. She's got dwarfism.
Michael Barnes
yeah.
spoke to Inside Edition Stephen Fabian about
And some lady called in and said her daughter had a bone density scan, and that it determined that her daughter was like 2 or 3 years older than she actually was. And it was her daughter. She knows how old she is.
Damn, that's fucking scary, man.
Yeah. It's
But
crazy.
wait, so this girl supposedly was older than she She was saying she was.
No one really knows at this point, as far as I know.
Okay, but if that was the case, why? What was she trying to do? You know?
Who knows? Maybe she just wants
why
to
not?
be. Maybe she had a really crappy childhood and
Yeah.
sees that there's an opportunity to relive
Why
it.
does anyone do anything?
And has no
can't explain
intentions
it.
that are bad or anything like that, but she's being deceitful, and people like.
Or maybe this is her thing, and she crawls into people's families at night and murders them and robs them,
Like-
and then moves on to the next house.
But that's the problem with that movie Orphan already being a thing. Like
that's what
your
they
mind's
do in the movie
automatic-
Orphan.
Like I said, she tries to seduce the husband and murder the wife.
Oh my god!
And like she terrorizes the kid. I think she breaks the kid's arm like shadily behind, like while no one's watching, and like the mom thinks she's losing her freaking mind. It's crazy. Check it out. It's a decent movie. It's a fun
That's
watch.
not my wheelhouse, though.
Yeah, you don't like scary movies.
I don't like scary movies. I don't like dwarvism, so it's just already a bad mixture for me.
Oh yeah, you don't. It's funny, but
Let me rephrase. It's not that I don't like dwarfism. It just
weird you out.
I don't like it.
I know what you mean. You don't discriminate against dwarves. You like Peter Dinklage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've never watched Game of Thrones.
No, but I have seen.
He's been in a ton of things.
Marvel.
Though. Marvel. Oh yeah, he was.
But
in
he was
X-Men.
huge. Remember in Marvel when he forged Thor's?
Oh yeah, and he was in
What?
X-Men too.
Yeah.
Remember
I
Days
didn't
of
know he was in those movies.
Yeah.
Remember Days of Future Past? He played that guy, the military guy,
Yes, that's
Striker
right.
or
Yep.
whatever. Or no, not
No,
Striker.
not Stryker.
My bad. What was his name?
I don't
the
give a
guy
shit, but it
who-
wasn't Stryker.
I know it wasn't.
Apologize to the audience.
I will apologize to
Apologize?
no one.
Okay.
I'm a human being.
Fair.
Of course it's fair.
But yeah, I do remember him in X-Men. But yeah,
I forgot what we were talking. Oh,
the movie The Orphan.
yeah. But why did I bring that up in the first
Horror
place?
movies.
Oh yeah, horror movies. Because you know why I like
Full House.
movies that creep you out like that, because when I was younger, I wanted
You
to
were
watch
touched. Oh.
whatever, my parents were watching or my older brother or cousins were watching, because my brother's 10 years older than me, and all my cousins are closer to him too.
So you were just the younger loser, and you wanted to try to fit in.
Not even younger loser, but like I didn't want to be like I was younger. No one
No, you're a
wanted
loser.
to hang out with
That's
me.
what a loser is.
Yeah, I guess so.
You
But it
almost
wasn't.
said it. No one wanted to hang out with you.
Yeah, but it wasn't because
You were a loser.
no.
No, I'm saying it
'Cause-
wasn't because you were a loser.
Oh yeah.
Comma.
It wasn't
was
because I was a loser. It was because
You
I
were a
was just
loser.
so young. They wanted to do things that were inappropriate for a child,
Gotcha.
Like watch horror movies.
and drugs. But I mean, when they would come in to watch movies, they would just like. And let me clarify first. By drugs, I mean like smoke pot. Most of them. Didn't.
Crazy stuff went through my mind when you said that.
Well, one of my cousins passed away from a heroin overdose, but I don't
R.I.P.
know. Yeah. Anyway, so like they would watch like Nightmare on Elm Street, and I would want to watch it too. And
It's a pretty crazy movie.
my parents, would have to sit me down and let me know like this is real, it's fake. So I understood from a very early age that it wasn't real. Like
Yeah.
so I loved Nightmare on Elm Street when I was a kid. I watched all of them and never bothered me. There was only
So yeah, but so like
There's only
slasher, like,
three.
gore stuff doesn't really bother you. It's like just the creepy like.
things that could like be
Real
real.
happen.
Yeah,
See, and
things
I'm
that
the
like
opposite. I can't even
push the
eat
boundaries.
if
Like
there's
there
gore
was
on the
three
TV.
Yeah, but
there was 3 movies that really actually scared me when I was a kid. And I'm talking like 4 or 5 years old. The first one's kind of understandable, but it was Leprechaun. You ever seen that one?
Yeah.
That one,
there's a few.
Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Yeah, that's the one I've seen.
yeah, that one was weird.
Leprechaun in
But
the Hood, I think is what it's called.
the first one was
He was
crazy.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Quote
Maybe
me.
there's both.
That was a
maybe.
sequel.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that would make sense.
But
What was another
Spelled
one?
Leprechaun.
Oh, let me guess. Can I guess one?
yeah.
This was like 90s, right?
Yeah.
Ernest Goes to Jail.
No, but I loved Ernest Scared Stupid. That was one of my favorites.
Wow, that is a hideous leprechaun.
But
Is it
yeah,
Back to the
see,
Hood?
Leprechaun in the
In the
Hood.
Hood.
But then there's
Leprechaun
yeah,
Back to
So
the
we're both-
Hood.
Nice.
It's a sequel, like I said. Yeah.
Smith sandwich, baby.
But it was Leprechaun, and you could probably guess the second one.
When was it made?
probably late 80s, early 90s. They actually just rebooted it the past couple years.
Halloween.
And it was good. I liked it. No.
Halloween's a good guess, though.
Don't say no all condescending like that.
It wasn't condescending.
Okay.
It was a good guess.
Thank you.
But it was rebooted
Poltergeist?
more recently. No.
Jumanji.
More recent than that. That's not a horror movie unless you're Robin
Depends on how you
Williams.
look. Yes, because he was trapped in the jungle. You must wait
Yeah,
until the
dude.
dice read.
For
It's hard.
5 or
years.
8?
Years.
Yeah. What was his name? Alan
We just saw the pop, too.
No.
Alan, oh my God, R.I.P.
Parrish.
Parrish. Yes.
Yeah, Alan Parrish.
The
Wow.
shoe
You
shop.
just called him Soul
Yeah.
Man.
That's so funny.
But
For what?
yeah,
I derailed you bad.
it wasn't Jumanji either.
Oh, okay, that's all right. It was.
It was rebooted more recently, probably the last 2 years. I want to say in 2019.
And it was late '80s. My Little Pony.
No, not it, but I like those movies.
Was that a No on the Pony?
Yeah, absolute no on the pony.
I'm gonna be so angry with myself.
You probably didn't see it.
Wait, was it the one we watched?
Predator.
Chucky?
Chucky, he got it.
Chucky.
Chucky scared the
We watched
liver.
the new one.
Yeah,
I liked
Halloween.
it.
It's pretty good.
Right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was so creepy
Well,
how
it
he
had what's her
how he
name in it,
linked
too.
into the
Like
spoiler
the AI
alert
thing.
how he absolutely
That'd
the
be
AI
scary, 'cause
how
like you
he
said, that's
linked
something
in
that's what I kept
Realistic.
saying the whole fucking
how he
time.
linked in
I mean, not
Bluetooth
realistic,
into the
More
It's
realistic
a
than a-
reasonable glimpse into the future. It's
Yeah.
not
yeah.
fucking-
Imagine Amazon comes out with a doll like that and it can link to anything Alexa
Like an
can
Alexa
link to.
doll. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Just called Alexa.
Alexa.
Yo, that'd be so
Oh my God,
weird.
it's like a real Annabelle. Then you just threw Chucky and Annabelle together, basically.
That just gave me the chills because
Yeah.
I do not like that.
But that's what he's saying. Like that's the type of movie that scares.
And we
people
also
that
had
have some sort of base in reality.
we also had
Yeah.
that like Cabbage Patch doll or whatever doll that Chucky was based off of. So it looked like just like, and my cousins would screw with me. I would fall asleep.
Like a Raggedy Ann.
Yeah, dude. The fucking. Have you ever told him about that?
No.
I would fall asleep and I'd wake up and it'd be sitting on my chest. Yeah.
What?
My
Was your
cousins-
dad messing with you?
No, it was my cousins.
Oh my god.
They would get it from my dad.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. That's not even the worst thing they did to me. But a lot of stuff, I give them credit because a lot of stuff didn't get to me when I was a kid. It took a lot. So they had to be creative. And that was one of the things that scared the crap out of me. But the third movie, you'll never guess. It's a really obscure
Jaws.
horror. No.
Oh no, obscure.
So you by obscure.
The Neverending
it's
Story.
not, like popular.
Yeah. It's kind of like looked back on as like
A
a
shitty movie.
yeah, like a
like
B
any of the Mortal
rated.
Kombats.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
Like,
I'll
would
give
we have heard
maybe,
of it or
maybe.
seen it?
I'll give you some actors who are in it. You possibly could have Seth Green.
Okay.
Austin
and-
Powers.
No, Seth Green and Alfonso Ribeiro.
Remember a
What?
horror movie that Seth Green was in?
Scream.
That's two of them. No, Alfonso Ribeiro wasn't in Scream.
I don't know fucking movies, dude.
You know who Alfonso Ribeiro is, though, right?
It makes me think of the guy from not Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carlton.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's who it is.
Yeah.
yeah,
With Seth Green.
yeah. And I think there was another well-known female actress in it. I want to say Jennifer Aniston, but I think that's wrong.
Okay,
I'm pretty
just
sure
stop
she was
there,
in
and that
Leprechaun.
already scares me. So I'm with you. What is it?
Ticks.
Never heard of it.
I've
Don't
never
like.
heard of it.
Oh, I have. I've seen it.
With
The
the-
ticks. They're huge
And
ticks.
Ron Howard's
No.
brother's in it too. Yeah, they get radioactive or whatever. That
Yeah.
scared the crap
Yeah,
out of
dude.
me.
That was, dude,
I
I was
have-
watching it at your house
I
like 2
have
years ago.
arachnophobia, and that movie didn't even scare me. But that movie Ticks scared the crap. I couldn't sleep for days after watching that.
Ticks are a real threat, man.
Dude, I was thinking about it when I was watching House. Every other episode,
I
they're
love
like,
House,
could be
dude.
limes. Like it's just like limes. Just
There was an
fucks
episode
people
of
up.
House where the girl has a tick on her. Remember
Yeah,
House was
it
looking
was
for in
it
the-
was what's her name from Euro Trip? Michelle
I don't know.
Trachtenberg.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But in the tick episode.
Yeah,
you're talking about.
her boyfriend snuck in through the window.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she had like crazy
Yeah.
sensitivity to like.
Yeah, her mom
germs
kept her
or
in a
something.
bubble, basically. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
love
was a
that
female
show.
John
I've
Travolta.
seen every
Running a
episode.
tick like an
Yeah.
asshole.
It was like in between her toes or something, or in her vagina. I can't remember.
Dude, people
I
do
think he
crazy
looked
shit, man.
there. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
if it
did
was
look there, but I
think
can't
he looked
remember.
there. That was a good show. eh?
What?
Like, people do crazy shit.
Are there any specific movies that scared you? Like
It
specifically
didn't
that
matter.
you were
It
like,
was if it was anything horror, if it was anything bloody, I don't like it. I'll watch it, but I'll pretend that it doesn't bother me.
You
but
want to
man,
know?
it bothers
You want
me
to know an
so bad.
obscure old horror movie that you guys should watch?
House on Haunted Hill?
No. Killer
Why'd you
Clowns.
say that?
Because it's an obscure old horror movie.
That's
that
not
we-
really
I watched
obscure.
it this Halloween and like it was like the only like It's the first old horror movie I've watched in a long time.
Really?
And I love
I'm
it.
talking.
Vincent Price?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, this movie was called Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
No,
I've seen bits and pieces of
It.
it. I don't know why.
I'm good. I don't want to
I
watch
loved
that.
it when I was a kid, and now it's just hilarious. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
Is
The
it bloody?
special effects are special
Dude.
effects are actually kind of good for being as old as it was. No, they turn people into like cotton candy and stuff like that.
Oh, that's not bad.
They eat them, but it's not gory.
Have you ever seen
Alright.
Poultrygeist?
Yeah, the new one with Sam Rockwell was pretty good.
Poultrygeist?
Oh, I thought you said Poltergeist.
No, Poultrygeist.
No,
It's
I've never.
about
Is that a porn?
chickens. Hold on.
This is really a thing.
Yes.
Like, is it just like a short
Night of the
YouTube
Chicken
movie,
Dead.
or-
Poultrygeist? Night of the Chicken Dead.
You know
Humans,
what that reminds
the
me
other
of?
white meat.
The team
You like this?
I didn't like it.
that reminds me of the team that we played in Wildwood.
funny.
You remember that? The team that their name was like a movie title. It was Dilldozer 2, the Dildozering.
Yeah.
Dude,
played
I
them.
was
They were
so
cool.
mad. Yo, dude, they were so good. The one person played with a dildo like stuck to their forehead for a couple points. I think it was a strap on or
And
something.
then the rest of them played with one in their hand, I think.
Sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
some of them. And then at the end,
That, no, he rubbed one in my face during a point, remember?
yeah.
I got so
do
fucking
remember
pissed.
that. But then at the end of the game, they were shaking our hands, and the very last girl had one in her hand, and I didn't notice. I was looking back.
And she
saying
stuck it right in
something to
Reno's
somebody.
ass.
No, I went to give her a 5, and she stuck the the dildo out instead, and I just whacked it, and it just flopped, and I was like, oh fuck, it was horrible.
Fuck.
Now I'm scared to shake people's hands because you just never know when there's gonna be a dildo.
Yeah, and like, do you think that was a fresh one? Do you think
I
they
don't
took it out of
know.
the package?
Maybe
for the
they
game?
Wildwood's a
Or do you think she took
crazy
it from her like,
weekend,
collection
dude.
at the house?
Dude,
You
that'd
never
be
know.
weird.
Maybe
Their whole
they
team, the
used
captain
it
was like,
during
all
the
right, guys,
weekend.
everyone's got to bring a
Bring your
dildo. Yeah, bring your dildo.
BYOD.
Everyone has one.
BYOD.
Don't clean them, just bring them.
Don't.
We can wash them in the ocean. It's okay. The salt will sanitize them.
All right, gonna vomit.
Yeah, you had it in your face,
Frisbee
dude.
tournament. You know what that means? Grab your dildo.
Bring their dildos.
Frisbee and dildos. How did we get there?
Man, I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's a good tangent to be on, though. It's funny.
Mm-hmm. That
Speaking,
reminds me of.
All right.
you know what's funny? I had nothing, so you go ahead.
I was just gonna say for some reason, well, not for
I
some
was
reason.
thinking.
It was the dildos. It reminded me of the movie with Will Ferrell when he's flying out of the plane dressed as Abe Lincoln, and the dildos are like
Oh!
smacking him in the face.
Buy hard, sell hard. The goods. That's what
That
it was
was
called.
so funny.
You know what was funny too? You ever seen a movie called Sorority Boys? With
No.
The guy from Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven.
There's a guy. Yeah, there's a
The
scene.
dad?
No. The oldest son. The oldest son and the guy from Half Baked. The one who goes to jail.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know who I'm talking about?
Not at all. But if
No,
Mike was here, he'd be able to
not
look it
him.
up. But it's all right. It
Mike's
doesn't
right
matter.
here.
It doesn't matter. Yo, Mike, look this up.
Anyway,
Oh, fuck.
it's just the pledge. It's all right. Just look up this movie called Sorority Boys and type in dildo fight scene.
dildo fight scene.
Yeah.
How do you spell
Sorority. SOROV.
Oh, Dillon knows how to spell sorority, all right.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Sorority Boys.
Dildo
fight.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's in your search history.
God damn it. This?
And here we
Videos.
go.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. We'll
Here we
see.
go.
Why is
Okay,
there a
pause it.
weird language?
It's a
Why?
weird language.
Yeah, it's like 6 different languages. I think it might make it better. No, no, English.
Just maybe sorority boys fight scene. Yeah. There you go.
Lovers quarrel.
Yeah. There we go.
Will you tell this bitch that if I were to have
Is that?
Oh my God! Pick it up.
Oh my god.
Way to go, Dillon. Rag. Use the rag.
So, full disclosure, I got excited because I saw Lex Luthor from Smallville on the screen as one of the. Can I say tranny?
They're not trannies. They're cross-dressers.
But the question remains: can I say that? Is
No,
that-
because it's not correct.
So
If
what
it
would you?
was, I
What,
think
no,
it's
what would you say?
Not even literally correct. They're cross-dressers.
Okay, if they were.
He's saying it doesn't matter what the situation is. He's just asking in general. That's something.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
duh.
I
Can't
guess
you understand
tranny
English?
is kind of derogatory at this point.
Okay,
but
so-
I don't really care. You could say tranny. I know.
Okay,
what you
anyway,
mean.
so I saw him and I went to go point him out and accidentally knocked over a
Yeah.
can. Whoops. All right, continue. Sorry, Mike.
It's okay.
Is that good on the big knob?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's biting his leg, and I don't even know what you would call that. Throttling.
I'm confused on what's even
Choking.
happening.
So basically,
Why are they dressed like women?
It's a whole big deal. They were like kings of their fraternity, and somebody set them up to get them kicked out, and then they're trying to finagle their way back in by turning the worst sorority into the like competitors for this football game that they get. If they win, they can go on the cruise with their fraternity and save themselves. And
Just some dumb plot.
yeah,
90s plot.
Look,
What movie?
Yeah,
is
there's
this
a whole
90s?
basket of dildos at the bottom of the stairs, and he just grabbed two to defend himself. I don't know why the roll was necessary. Yeah, that one already looks like a sword. The green one.
And it just broke the statue.
Yeah, it smashed the statue. The girl throws the double die-sided one to him. Like, what is that? The equivalent to a bow staff? And you could hear them thumping against each other. It's so ridiculous.
This is so.
Look, he's got the fencing form. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, this is just
Look,
absurd.
he's trying to eat it. And that's the one the girl threw down to him. So who knows if that was used or not. Yeah. And those are all just sitting in the bucket. Maybe they put them in the dishwasher.
All collected
Yeah.
Bacteria and shit.
Hopefully they use condoms.
Bacteria bucket.
And I'm done.
Yeah. I forgot why we even brought that up now.
We were on a long dildo tangent.
For what? What was the purpose of the dildo tangent?
They went back to Will Ferrell, and then before that,
Oh
it
yeah,
went
Will
to the Frisbee
Ferrell.
game.
Yeah.
The big knob.
Big knob down.
Thanks, sir.
All the way.
So yeah, that's where we went. I'm gonna turn into a pretty big fiasco.
Why'd you
I
even
spilled
bring
some
up
liquid?
Why'd you even bring up Will Ferrell and dildos?
Because you were talking about the ultimate Frisbee in Wildwood. When
Oh
we,
yeah,
when you jiggled
dildos.
the dildo.
Yeah, gotcha. Wow. So. Yeah, but
So this is a family podcast, and I'm just kidding.
maybe depends on how your family is.
You're gonna
That's
have
true.
to put a rating on the podcast posts.
Yeah,
Really?
whatever the highest one is,
I mean, but it's probably not a bad idea.
it's fine. Just say
Yeah, it
adult
is what it is.
language and adult content.
Yep.
Put nudity.
Lots of nudity.
Gotta love sarcasm.
Speaking of sarcasm, Deadpool 3.
Oh yeah.
You excited?
I guess I haven't seen too much about it. I'm
Yeah,
kind
neither.
of concerned how much they're gonna rein it back for Disney.
You think they will?
They have to.
It was R, right?
I think it'll still be R.
Yeah.
They have to keep it R, or else it's
Yeah,
not
but
I
going to
don't
work.
think Disney is in that.
But they're gonna rein it back a little bit. They have
But
to. What do you
it's
mean?
still
Disney
R.
owns it now. Once they bought
But
out Fox.
Did they own it when the
No,
when, like
they were owned by Fox, but Disney just bought out Fox.
right? But what I'm saying is when the first and second one came out, was Disney involved? Yeah.
In
or
the
no?
second one, I'm
No.
not sure.
No. So that's what I'm saying. Like now
But you
they
could always
might go
look
in
it
and change it. Like I think their streaming service doesn't have anything that isn't like PG on it. Like that's
I don't
just
know.
how Disney is.
Well, then they bought the wrong stuff.
Well, at least they're not squashing it entirely.
Mm.
But I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll just
It'll
because
be interesting.
it's not like Disney doesn't put out adult-driven movies.
What else? I'm not saying they haven't. I just don't know like what. Like,
Just
Well,
look up real quick
Star
what Disney
Wars.
actually owns.
Star Wars.
They have their hands in
yeah,
everything.
but that,
The last 3 movies from Star Wars have been Disney. I just watched the last
what are
one.
they-
It was
what
really
are their
good.
ratings?
The last one might have been PG-13, but
I
it's
think
still
it was NC-17.
really.
No, I'm just kidding, you morons.
That's like a porno version of like the
Yeah.
fucking.
It wasn't a really
Okay,
like,
this
are
is
you
interesting.
serious? It was really like, are you
Disney's
kidding
released
me?
more R-rated movies than you'd expect.
Yeah, I've seen this before. I think, I just can't remember any specific titles. What are they saying? Which one?
I'm not familiar familiar with that.
Down and Out,
Down,
Beverly Hills. No.
Never seen that.
What's that? Oh, Stuber. That was hilarious, dude.
Really?
You gotta see it. Yeah.
I don't like him as an actor if he doesn't have a
Who?
bunch of green paint all over his body.
Dave Bautista. He's
yeah,
good.
He's just not a good actor.
He's
to
good.
me.
Yeah. You haven't seen him in anything really.
I know, and I don't want to.
You have to. It's good. Yeah, Stuber's definitely.
And I don't like the other guy either.
Definitely.
And he's in Marvel
Camille
too now.
Nanjiani.
I just don't think he's funny.
I think he's hilarious.
I think
Just
that,
that.
this
Have you
his
ever
role has
seen?
been played out too many times. He plays the cliche same character. I feel
Yeah,
like.
but it's still funny.
Yeah, I guess.
It's kind of like
I'm not gonna say it's not funny because I haven't watched it.
what's
but
his
I'm not
name that
excited
we
to
talked
see
about this before? He loves being typecast.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. Yeah, he plays the same kind of
They talk
character, but
about
it's always
Deadpool
funny.
here. There are always there are also the continuations of R-rated Fox franchise films, including
Benedict Cumberbatch.
God, Kingsman 2 was so bad. Did anyone see it?
Yeah, it was bad the first time I watched it, but it grew on me.
Dude, we
it's
paid
enjoyable.
money to see it.
It
and then I
wasn't as
saw
good as
Elton
the first
John.
one.
I was like, all right, tap me out. I'm done.
John?
Why,
Elton John
dude?
was in it. It was just such bad acting. Everything. The whole plot was stupid. It was
Yeah, it was
dumb.
pretty dumb plot, but it was alright.
The first one was awesome though.
I think that the problem was they went too far with the stars. Like they had too many stars in it that they were like, we're gonna.
Yeah, because
You
wasn't
know.
what's his name in it too? I can't remember.
I feel like that's a desperation.
The cowboy guy.
Like you know that like you're
Channing Tatum.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you know your plot isn't that good, but you have money, so you just spend it on a star-studded cast. And you know all these people. You gotta find people that are a fan of somebody because you have such a big,
Yeah.
well-known cast.
Me and my brother have a term for it. We call it plot rot. It's when a movie starts off strong, but it's built on something that's just not sustainable. Like there was no way that they can sustain the amount of action that they built.
Promise, basically.
Yeah, they built up in the beginning of that movie. There was just like, what do you do after you open your movie like that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot what movie we were talking about.
Kingsman 2.
Kingsman, yeah.
But just like that was like a generalization of movies that are like
Yeah.
that like have a great cast, maybe started off in production well, and like something went wrong.
Yeah.
But
Too many inputs, probably.
did you guys
Like
see
too many
any of
cooks in the kitchen.
It's always that.
That's what I like about Netflix.
Did we see what?
the reviews for Cats?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
I
think
haven't
they had
heard
to take it back
anything
and
good
fix
about
it because there was so many mistakes and shit in it. There was like
I
half
didn't hear that.
CGI'd, half CGI'd, half people
Real,
cats.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like
But yeah, some of their like one person's fur might look different, like totally different. Than
or
someone's.
one
Like,
wasn't
there was
even
no,
having
yeah,
fur. It
yeah,
was
there was like no consistency with, and it looks.
dude, fuck that,
bizarre.
man.
Like,
That's
it's
the
just-
dumbest thing in the world.
And I thought it already took them forever to get it out in the first place.
What, the
Didn't
movie?
it? Yeah. Like,
I
I
don't
guess it
know.
got held up because they released
They had a pretty
a trailer around the
cast,
first
too.
time as, or not the first time, around the same time as they released the first Sonic trailer.
Dude, I probably just immediately
people were-
dismissed it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't make a Cats movie. Come on, just
No,
don't.
but I mean, it's memorable because of how bad it looks. Like, I didn't watch the movie, I saw the trailer.
rather
I
see a
won't
live
forget it
act-
because it's, in a way, it was like terrifying.
I'd rather see a live action cat dog movie.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'd
I
rather
would
see
see
like a
that.
mutant cat crawl out of a sewer than fucking go to see Cats. Dude, I'm telling you.
But now it's
A
like, now
catapede.
it's approaching that
Anything.
weird thing where like people obsess over bad movies. Like they'll watch a movie
Like Sharknado.
because it's so bad.
And they
Or
make
like,
7 of them.
And The Room was
Yeah.
the same way. People only watch
Yeah, they're making A
because-
Quiet Place too.
I heard that. I saw the trailer.
People
Well,
are
I didn't
saying
see
it
the
looks
trailer.
good,
I saw
though.
that it was posted.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
They're
yet
also
either.
making Impractical Jokers movie.
That might be okay.
It's yeah.
Why
I
would
love
you
them,
make a
but why?
movie?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you make
No,
a
but I
movie?
mean, it just doesn't make sense with their like.
Because
How
the
could you
TV
make a
show's
movie?
probably fizzling out.
is it,
Yeah,
like,
because they already came up with a new TV show.
Their whole thing is based on people not recognizing them. What are they gonna do? They're gonna have to start going to other countries, and
Yeah.
once you do that, you're gonna have to. You're you're
more
getting into
expensive.
dangerous territory.
Yeah.
You can't do the same shit in other countries
true,
that you do
yeah.
here.
just get thrown
Like Impractical Jokers, South Korea.
Oh my
Can you
god!
imagine?
They're gonna dare one of them. Their punishment's gonna be you gotta cross the border. Yeah, no. They're gonna throw Sal's keys over the border.
He's got to go get
Yeah.
dressed as a guard or something. How long he could last?
I don't know their format for their. It's a great idea. I mean, like you said, it is flawed though, because the more people watch it, typically with anything, you try to get more viewers. The more
Yeah.
people that see it, the worse the idea gets.
Because the more people recognize you.
Yeah. But I mean,
And we live in a society now where people have to say something. They have to come up to the celebrities and oh, can I get a selfie? So can you imagine how many times they're in the middle of a bit? Because there's so many people out there that no matter how popular they get, there's always going to be people who don't recognize them.
Scrap them, right? if they're in the middle of one and somebody like walks up to them,
Yeah, I would assume so.
especially if it's whoever they're. Well, no, they're pranking themselves, right?
But even so, just imagine how many times they have someone, they're doing their bit, and someone just walks by, "Yo, Sal!"
Yeah.
Like, that just ruins it.
They show a couple clips, like in the bloopers and things I've seen.
Yeah.
But that adds, because then, okay, now you got to scrap that one. Now you got to go get another one. And then who knows how many times people...
Yeah, I think I saw an interview with Ashton Kutcher about the punk shit.
You said that really weird.
Yeah, I knew you were
Kutcher.
I
Almost like cooter.
Kutcher?
Kutcher, yeah.
Yeah. Or dumbass.
Like butcher with a K.
You know what I'm talking about.
And we know who
He
you're talking
was
about.
talking about...
Ashy Coochie.
You missed some, dude.
What? Oh, sorry.
fucking mess.
You got to pledge it.
Nah.
You gotta behold it, dude.
Behold. Oh, yeah, why have we been calling that pledge this whole time? And
Because it is pledge. It's the same thing.
it's not, though.
It is.
What's different about it? What is
The name?
It's just the ShopRite brand version of Behold, probably.
Pledge?
It's like the same thing.
You even made a comment about someone being obsessed with Pledge.
What do you mean,
It
someone?
was a movie
Who is
reference. I can't remember.
it? You can't remember? Because it's a show he's never seen before.
Oh, yeah, Full House. Danny Tanner. And we
Yes.
talked about it, and it's not even Pledge. I feel betrayed.
Well, because it's it's the exact same thing as Pledge. Yellow
great
spray
quality and
can
great
with
value.
wood in the background and a little lemon at the bottom. It's the same thing.
I guess so.
It says Behold.
Behold. What?
Behold, a pale horse.
I was gonna say that.
That's weird.
Reno doesn't get the reference.
No.
You never read Behold?
We're not getting into that. We don't have enough time for
Fuck
that.
no.
What is it?
Nothing.
What? Wait, no, you can't just leave me in the dark
You didn't
here.
hear it from us.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Who are you people?
What?
Full House.
Oh. Oh, yeah. What's his name? Uncle Joey. Right?
I don't know what that means.
I do, but I don't understand the relevance to anything.
Is that
I
from
don't
Full House?
understand anything. Dave Coulier. What are you doing, dude?
I'm gonna stand up real quick and take a quick break.
All right.
Oh, fuck. We're back.
Final stretch.
Final stretch. Home stretch.
Yeah, I just took a 13-minute pee.
Oh.
That
Well,
sounds refreshing.
I just wanted the audience to know, where we went that whole time.
13-minute pee. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I gotta go to the doctor's.
Yeah, you definitely have prostate issues.
I don't know if it's prostate.
Bladder.
I think I have 3 bladders, though.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't see. I guess that would cause that issue. There'd be a lot less room in there, and
Well, I
Your
don't have other
insides.
organs
like
like appendix, gallbladder. They're just not there.
I mean, I could see not living with an appendix.
Continue.
A gallbladder, I guess. I don't
There's
know.
no guessing. You're looking at me, and I'm living, and I have 3 bladders, and I don't have a gallbladder, and I don't have an
But
You know what's odd is, what is a gallbladder? And why do
I'm
you
not
have-
100%
is it a bladder?
sure, but
Are
I'm
they
pretty
the same
sure
thing?
a gallbladder enables you to. Well, you could be looking it up while I'm spitting bullshit out, but I think it helps you digest food, like greens or something.
either way,
I'm
I'm pretty
completely
sure it's
wrong, probably,
not that big.
And it's not that important. You can definitely live
It's
with
a
that one.
small pouch. It
See?
sits just under the liver. Gallbladder stores bile produced by the liver.
After meals, the gallbladder is empty and flat like a deflated balloon. Yeah, it's pretty gross, but yeah, I don't think
Wait,
you need
is
that.
different?
Full of a bite. What? You just full of bile,
Bile.
Whoops.
and about
That's what I meant.
what? Men?
No, then like.
Then gallbladder different than bladder.
Are they different or are they the same thing?
I don't know.
Not the same thing.
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bladder's a lot bigger than a gallbladder. But my point is, it's not big enough for you to remove it and put an extra.
I didn't say it was a
Bladder in
fully
there.
sized bladder.
It's just getting
It's just a
safe fucking
gallbladder
shit.
sized
Yeah,
bladder.
but then how would that lead to your gallbladder converted to being a regular?
It didn't convert,
bladder?
it just was never there. I was born with extra bladders, and
But I don't understand how you have the space.
I don't understand either.
even if they were
Well, it said
all
he was missing other
fill, you would explode.
No.
Yeah, there's
I'm
no
missing other
space in there.
organs.
Yeah, but even so,
You could
that's
have
not
one-
going to add up
you could
to
have one
liquid to
kidney,
pee for
So
3.
there's one less organ. Having one kidney instead of 2. That's possible.
Listen, you're blowing this out of proportion.
I'm not blowing out of
sitting
proportion.
across
You're
the
being
table
completely
from you.
irrational.
How?
How? No one, even if you had some of your organs replaced and had other bladders, it would not equal enough liquid in there to be able to pee for 13 straight minutes.
Well, mine did.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Just move on to a different topic. man.
Like what? This is all I'm
Anything.
going to be able to think about. Why do you have bones on your corkboard back there? Bones and boobies.
What?
Oh, boobies is for breast cancer awareness. The bones thing was
Yeah.
a
What are you
little
talking
like
about?
joke.
Hold on, so let me swing this around. What are you
Don't
talking
swing
about?
it.
Turn on.
This right here?
No, the corkboard.
I wrote that.
I know.
Wrote what?
Boobies.
Oh, no, not that. I'm talking about that. Bones?
Oh.
Mike still hasn't explained the bones.
They were like a gag gift.
Oh, I don't get the gag.
You gag on the bones. You put them in your mouth and you try to swallow.
Oh,
them.
it's
You
a
try to see-
literal gag.
Yeah. You try to see how many
Gotcha.
bones you can
You
swallow.
don't try to. no.
Mike's weird.
Oh, that's only if you give it to a little kid,
He's got a
right?
dry sense of humor. That's strange. Yeah, you do give it to little kids.
Yeah,
That's the fucked
because
up
they're the only
part.
ones you're going to put in their mouth to gag on it.
Yep.
Wow.
The longest pee
bone.
recorded was
Wow, that
8
doesn't even
minutes
make it
and
better.
46 seconds.
Well, I beat that by about
The longest pee was 8 minutes.
4 minutes and some change.
No,
Yeah.
no, you didn't.
I don't understand how that's even possible. 8 minutes for a pee.
Okay, so that's my problem.
How can you even? How can you
can't
even?
fathom a 13. You can't even fathom an 8-minute pee
How can you even stand in one spot for 8 minutes?
with your legs.
Perfectly still.
Hold on to something.
I guess Mike's bathroom isn't that big.
I could pee in his bathroom for about probably 16 minutes straight if I had to.
These are facts about pee.
What do
Number
you-
10, you shouldn't.
Whoa,
drink
whoa!
your
Go back to
pee.
9. Go back to 9. It can whiten your teeth.
Agent Roman doctors actually told their patients to rinse their mouths with pee for whiter teeth, and surprisingly, this wasn't an entirely crazy idea. The ammonia in the urine can actually make your teeth whiter, but good luck finding the courage to swish it around in your mouth. So what if you
Number
just
10,
swish
you
ammonia
shouldn't
around
drink
in your
Well, I
mouth?
guess that's different than swishing it around.
So, but what if you just go get ammonia and swish ammonia around in your mouth?
Just don't do any of that, man. Just brush your fucking teeth. This is 2020.
But is there
Just
a-
go to the store, get some toothpaste and a toothbrush. And that's
Question.
it. Answer.
What about baking soda?
I guess. Do whatever
Is
you
there
want. Just don't
ammonia in
tell me
that?
about it. I don't want to do it.
I'm just curious.
Is there ammonia in baking soda? I don't know. Do I look like a fucking chemist? Sorry, I didn't get angry.
You do kind of work at a place where chemistry is done.
Yes, I do. I work in a pharmaceutical, but I'm not a chemist.
Pharmaceutical, like street pharmaceuticals.
No,
You can't swish ammonia in your mouth, right?
probably not.
So make sure.
But you can brush your teeth with baking soda. That's my point.
If you wanted
But
to.
does I don't know. Does baking soda have ammonia in it?
I don't know. Arm and Hammer makes both.
Armin Hammer.
Army Hammer.
Army Hammer.
That's an actor.
Baking soda.
He was the Lone Ranger.
Does baking soda have ammonia in it?
That was a pretty good accent.
Christ.
That wasn't bad, right?
No, it wasn't. Surprised. What are you looking up?
Nothing.
Does baking soda have ammonia in it? Will behave like an acid.
This
and
is-
You will probably have small amounts of sodium ammonia.
Someone knows this and they're like, you guys are
Carbonate
fucking
form.
morons.
If you mix baking soda with ammonia, ammonium salt, and add some water, then you produce ammonia. So I guess technically it has the building blocks for ammonia.
Okay, man.
And people brush their teeth with baking soda?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've never heard of that?
No.
You don't know that. You don't know Full House.
It's because you've never been poor.
What the hell, dude?
It's because Mike's never been poor.
Yeah, he just lived in a cushy bubble his whole life.
Yeah. Trump, right?
Yeah, what are you, a fucking... a Trump stump?
Only explanation.
It's all right. No judgment.
Yeah, dude, it's all good.
How much is toothpaste.
Really? Are you that far? Or just out of you're just out of touch, man. You don't even know how much toothpaste
At Dollar
costs.
General, like $1. Depends on what you want. You want the name brand stuff? That's gonna run you like $13 for like.
No, you could probably get a tube of Arm &
Well, I
Hammer
was gonna-
toothpaste for
Like
$3.50.
But I was saying, you want like Pro Enamel or something like that? Oh no, that's $6. What?
Yeah, hold on.
$53?
$753.
$753.
$153.
That better be the tastiest toothpaste ever.
House.
House, yeah, we were just talking about that.
House is such a good show.
I know, I love it.
Alright, you can get a 3-pack for $16.
How about 1-pack?
That's Amazon, man. That's not bad.
They're all
I'm about to
value
start
packs.
getting toothpaste on Amazon. That's cheap.
These are all value packs.
$7.90 something.
None are here's a single one, $5.
It's way more expensive in the store, like at Walmart or something like that.
You guys are
CVS.
crazy. No.
Yeah.
This
You're
is
no.
$1.18.
There you go.
That's a 6-ounce tube. I guess that's.
Why did you spell toothpaste like that?
Like what?
TOOTHE paste?
Check out the big brain.
Toothy paste.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm surprised you could see it from that far, too. I'm surprised you could read it from that far.
I have 20/20 vision. That's
a
what the
farce.
doctor said.
Well, the same doctor that fondled you?
That different doctor, same day, different doctor.
No, it was the nurse that told you had 20/20 vision. If you want to even call her that, I'm not even sure that she was that.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you
She
read
wasn't
row
really.
3 for me, please?
Read 3, yes. With my left
Of
or
course you
right?
could read that.
With your right
Both.
eye, please.
3. We've got TOZ.
Okay,
Correct.
What about line 10, please?
Line
With your left
10. Okay, with my left eye.
eye.
T
No.
D
Yeah.
Yes.
P L T C E O.
You got 2 wrong.
That's
Is
not
the
bad.
last one O?
Yeah.
Don't even
What the-
ask
what's
me
the
row
second to
11.
last one? What the fuck is that?
I think it's a Roman
It
numeral.
looks like pie. Like pie fell over.
No, I think it is an E. It's just squished down.
So I was
think you were
right with an E.
Yeah.
Alright.
The first one you were definitely wrong on, though.
That's fine. That's almost 20/20.
Yeah, line 3 is XTW.
No.
Line 3? What?
Just kidding.
What is wrong with you?
Bad joke.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so I have 20/20.
Wow, look at that one. It's all E's. but
What did
turned
the
different
what did the
sideways.
nurse say you had?
Mine was perfect. I read all the way down.
Well, good for you.
What do you mean? I don't have shitty vision. It's not my fault.
Neither do I.
Sure.
I have 20/20 vision.
Okay, then, let's see.
I spy.
Yeah, go
What-
ahead. I could see everything.
here.
This is in the perfect range for me to see
What
everything.
about
in here.
something on the board?
That name right there on the
Sure.
left. Okay.
Don't ask me what's underneath it though.
Really?
Well,
Yeah, no,
now I'm going to ask you.
I don't know.
That,
I see 2 lines of white
garbage.
blur.
That's garbage.
Yeah,
Let me,
it's
oh,
garbage.
you know what? It is a little dim in here, in your defense. So
Yeah, shine a light on the situation.
I'll shine a little light down on the sitch.
Oh yeah, it's just a huge glare. Oh, okay. Legendary performance.
Yeah.
What about the words on the bottom right?
Legendary vocal microphone.
Under that.
Yeah. Under that we've got fuck you both. I didn't see that, dude.
Yeah, I could barely see that from here.
I can't read that second word.
So that was about, what, like 10 feet?
Yeah, 20/20.
No.
What
I
does
think you
20/20
cheated.
represent? What is it? What does that measure?
It's left and right eye, so I
No,
have.
but like, what does 20 mean? You
I have
what
no
20 is a
idea.
number. It's in between 19 and 21.
I'm not an optometrist.
Yeah, or an ophthalmologist.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you think I was too stupid to know what e-googling was?
Yeah. I was gonna say something. I can't remember.
Then what is the point of having the pen in your hand
It's a pencil.
and writing? Either way,
Mine
pen,
makes a lot of
pencil,
sense.
marker, crayon, finger paints. Write what you want to remember. I didn't think we had to explain this to you.
You got me with the PTSD. I thought about my fondling.
Oh yeah, the doctor. That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
threw me off a little bit.
Yeah.
But what?
What
What?
do you mean?
What do you mean?
Tell me about the name.
About the name? What do you mean?
That's
Oh,
the new name of the
all right.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reno
So
Mike.
That,
It's kind of a brainchild of Reno.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like
We went through a
going
couple
back to
names.
I've
house.
heard we used to say that all the time. I
Yeah.
don't know if there's any relation to like.
That's the funny part. We used to say it all the
That's
time, and he came up with it.
That's
Well, we were talking about house earlier, and that's kind of my way of coming up with things. I like to just let them come to me. I like to keep it in the back of my mind.
He likes to be wrong 3 times first, and then at the last possible second, it
Yeah,
comes to him.
exactly.
Did you
Just
watch
like
the whole
House.
show?
I watched every episode.
Nice.
I just finished it. It was a
Nice.
Great show.
Great. Yeah, I loved it. Very groundbreaking.
Yeah, man.
How did it end? Wilson had cancer.
And they rode off on a motorcycle
Into the
together.
sunset.
Yeah.
He faked
Faked his death. Yeah. House
Yeah, it
faked
was
both of
great.
their deaths.
It was great. Wait, he faked both of their deaths?
I believe so. Didn't he?
I don't know. Mike
So
just
they could
watched
just drive
it. So.
away from each other.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
watched it when it first aired.
He didn't fake Wilson's. He faked his, and he was in the building. He shot up heroin. He was talking to a bunch of characters
Yeah.
that were like in his subconscious.
Yeah, you're right. I remember.
And then Wilson pulls up with one of the other doctors. I forget what his name is. And
Taub.
Foreman?
No, Foreman. And they
Fuck.
see House's silhouette, or like supposedly his silhouette.
Oh, yeah,
in the
that's
fire,
right.
And then the building collapses, and everybody assumes him dead. They pull
It was
out
just like a
bodies.
shadow.
But he changed the dental records so that they.
Yeah, because he's a doctor, bro.
They assumed that it was House that died, and he was free to do whatever. So he just went with Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
it
but what
ended
was with the
great.
shadow? How did
He
it-
had to
People
convince
thought
them
that
because
he
he
died.
walked
but
with a
what was it?
cane. He walked with a cane. Oh, no, he probably was just like on the other side of
Yeah, it
the
could've been
house
him,
casting
So-
a shadow.
He's getting out the backside
Yeah.
of the building, but as far
He
as,
set the fire.
As far as shows go, especially long shows like that, I think
Yeah.
it ended
8 seasons, I
perfectly
think.
because
Yeah.
people butcher endings.
Yeah.
On a lot of like really like I haven't seen it, but a lot of people talk about the end of
Game of Thrones.
Well, Game of Thrones was one.
I haven't seen one episode of
What
that.
the fuck was like the mob show? Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Like, I
Oh,
heard
that
at the end
that
of
was
that one-
horrible,
Yeah.
dude.
I never watched it.
No, but I heard
Everyone
that- I heard the
ranted
show
and
was-
raved about
Yeah,
it.
the show was great, but I heard that the ending was similar to like Game of Thrones, where it's just like it's. Well,
Dude, you can only take so many Italians doing the same thing over and over again. No offense.
Yeah, but
Well-
if you're doing a show that long and it's good that long, like work a little bit on the.
When
ending.
I say it was terrible, let me
It
elaborate.
was thoughtless.
It wasn't, not necessarily. It was just,
Well,
Italian.
I didn't see.
It
I
wasn't-
don't know-
I'm just
I don't know what
messing
I
with
heard.
it wasn't fan service. I'll definitely say that. They ended it, I guess, the way they wanted to. I don't know how accurate it is, but I remember that, I guess, one of the interpretations of it was that their story ended there. So that's why it just ended in black, because there was nothing else to say. There was nothing left to do. They didn't die. That was the end of the
But
stories.
see, then on the flip side, wait, did you watch Sopranos, or that's
Yeah.
just what you heard? Okay,
No, I just heard that's...
like an interpretation of it.
Yeah, I don't know whose
Well,
interpretation.
he definitely
I don't
watched The
remember.
Sopranos. That's where the VHS
My
box set
parents
was, right?
loved it. Yeah, I
They had
watched it.
VHS
my
Yeah.
parents
box
loved it
set.
too,
And
I would hear
DVD.
people tell me to watch it, but
You know what's a good one if you like series like that? And I'm pretty sure it was before Sopranos, but it was 6 Feet Under.
I've heard great things about it.
Really good. Ben Foster was in it.
Ben Foster.
Yeah, he came in a little later in the
Ben
series.
Foster's one of my favorite actors.
Mine
Shady
too.
as hell.
Mine too.
But he's not in enough.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
really
even
ill.
worse because I first saw him in 6 Feet Under all those years ago, and I was like, yo, he's great. And
He's
then
an excellent actor.
and then he did that movie Get Over It. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
I
Dude, that's one of
love
my
that
favorite fucking
ever.
movies.
The
No,
dance
and
scene with
nobody knows-
Cisco.
No, yes.
Yo, it was
Nobody knows that
perfect.
fucking
I know.
movie.
I love
But
it.
the
Colin
plot-
Hanks.
The plot is amazing. Like,
Yes.
It's a story within a
Oh.
story.
But dude, the funniest part by far is the basketball scene at practice
gets
when
hit in the face?
he gets hit in the face
yeah.
and the coach is like, "Huh, nice trick, Landers, catching the ball with your face. Next time, why don't you try shooting 3-pointers with your ass?" Dude, it's just so
Sorry,
it's
I'm completely
fucking so
lost.
funny. It's this
We should watch
sarcastic
that
high
movie.
school
Yeah,
drama.
It's so funny.
Ben Foster, Colin Hanks, Martin Short, Cisco,
Martin Short?
Martin Short,
Jiminy
Kirsten
Glick?
Dunst, yeah,
Mia Kunis.
Mila Kunis, and there's just
Wow, that's
I'm sure
actually-
I'm missing
The-
some
the
people.
dude,
Oh,
yeah.
Zoe Saldana,
What's
the dude who played Stryker. I
the
can't
director's
remember his name.
The director-
Stryker
Martin
again?
Short,
Oh, is
Short.
that his name?
huh?
Another Striker reference?
You watch Gotham, right?
Fuck yeah, I do.
The guy who plays Bane in
Ooh,
Gotham.
I don't remember. Dun dun dun.
Anyway, he's in it. It's
I know he
it's
was in it.
hilarious,
What season was that? Because I feel like I maybe
The
I didn't
last
watch that part.
season.
Yeah, that's
Brought
why.
that movie up, man.
Last
That's a
season.
bug out.
dude. I love that
I
movie.
love that movie.
That's all Reno is a bug out. Everything's a coincidence. Everything's a fucking bug out.
Dude, let me tell you, I have the weirdest things happen to me, like throughout my whole life.
Can you give us an example? Like, what do you mean?
I've been bitten by a drunk parrot. Exactly. Me and my mom and my dad were at my uncle's friend's house. My uncle is gay, and he, like, I guess a lot of the gay community was back then. It was very
Love parrots.
Was very promiscuous, and one of his,
That's what I kept thinking.
I guess, lovers' boyfriends had a parrot, and we went over there to see my uncle, and one of the guys, I guess, was his lover for a long time, and my parents knew him too. So the dude's boyfriend was there, and he had a parrot, and they were hanging out all day, and I guess the parrot was just drinking beer. And it was next to me, and I went and I pointed at something, and I guess the parrot wigged out and just bit my finger.
How do you know it was drinking? Like, did it have a bowl of beer next to it or something?
I literally saw him drinking the beer out of his bowl. I saw him drink it out of the can.
It sounds like you're talking about another dude at a party.
Pretty much.
It's a parrot.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
parrot.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
I had to go get a tetanus shot or some kind of shot.
Tetanus.
Did it draw blood?
It was something. I think so. Like it was locked onto my finger.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, it fucking hurt. What do you
Parrots
mean?
are a bug out, dude. Don't they live for like 40 years?
I think the only reason it
don't
didn't
know.
like chop my finger off or like break skin too bad was because it
Did
was
it look
drunk.
like that?
No, it was bigger, way bigger.
It was bigger.
No, it was a normal parrot, just a normal, like the yellow, blue, and green one right there. Yeah, or even the greener one. Like, yeah, it was just a normal, typical parrot, but it was drunk, so it was belligerent.
Well, first of all, I believe that now.
They can live
I believe
65 to 70 years. They could outlive you. You could get a parrot and have to pass it on.
it says
to somebody.
50 years was found to be maximum longevity. Although several individuals
50
reached
is so
ages of
long
6.
as
Yeah,
fuck, though.
it's longer than you're gonna live. Yeah, you had nothing.
Wow.
So, yeah, I guess so.
Probably. I drink a lot.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
that's
doesn't even,
endangerment to animals, bro.
that doesn't even top it.
That's animal cruelty.
Well, like letting
This
them
was a
drink.
different time.
Yeah.
This was
a different time.
This was the early
2009?
'90s.
Oh,
I don't know.
I thought,
So it
like
didn't hurt.
10 years ago. Yeah, he's dead now. My parents not living to 50.
Yeah, that parrot's dead. He
It
probably
is.
died of cirrhosis. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
Probably died
know.
from eating so much human flesh.
I didn't follow up with the drunk parrot that bit me. Sorry, Mike.
Probably does.
It's not an episode of Maury. It's my life.
Like, what other weird shit happened to you?
Oh man, let's see. I was working at BJ's. Tons of crazy stuff happened to me when I was working there. And so this one day, I was covering for the frontline supervisor, or FLS for all intents and purposes.
Not this again.
And
I remember that.
this cashier,
I'm so upset about it.
this cashier turned on her light, which means she needed help, and she's waving me over real frantic, and
Frantically adverb. Gotcha.
real frantically,
Mm-hmm.
and I what the fuck's going on? Like, she looks really scared. I don't even know if I want to go over there at this point, because I'm thinking, like, we literally just opened. What could she possibly
guess?
need?
My guess is there's a spider in the register.
Yeah, I was gonna say some kind of animal or something.
So I go over there and I'm like, "Yo, what's up? What do you need?" And she's like, "Yo, there's this old guy at the bathroom
Some kind of animal.
waving me over." She's like, "I'm not going over there. Can
She
you go?"
did the same thing to you, basically.
Yeah.
He's waving her.
Oh yeah,
waving.
exactly.
You should have turned around and waved to someone else.
She's passing the buck. So she's like,
Did you
"Hey."
pass or did you take
She
it?
was like, "Hey, can you go see what he wants?" And I'm like, "Oh God, like, all
Oh, you
right,
have to.
I
as
guess."
the FLS manager.
And I'm not the FLS at this point.
Just say yes.
Sure. So I
So
go
you're
over.
FLS.
I go over.
So everyone knows.
And I just crack the door open. He's already there, and
What a freak.
I'm like, "Excuse me, like, what's going on? So
Hey
can I
there,
help you?"
Sonny.
And he's all frantic, and he's like, he had to been like 80, gray hair, real elderly gentleman. And he's like, I'm so sorry. He's like,
Shit everywhere.
the door, they didn't open it in time. He's like, I just need you to go to my car. Can you just
What?
grab this bag of clothes? He's like, and I realized at this point he doesn't want to say what he did. I realized what he
His
did.
pants.
He shit himself. So I'm like, yeah.
And as the upstanding citizen, you gave him the clothes off your back.
No.
What?
So
I'm like,
generous.
yeah, just give me your keys. Where'd you park? He's like,
And you took his
I'm
car
right
for
out
enjoyment.
here. No, so I go
Son of a
out.
bitch.
You're not doing anything right.
I grab the bag of clothes, and I'm
You either
coming.
help the guy or
I
you
come
don't.
back in, and I expect the guy to be at the bathroom door waiting for me, so I can give him his clothes. I crack the door slowly. Nobody's there, so I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta walk in
It
here."
was all a ruse.
So I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna be in the stall. I'll just pass the clothes underneath the stall. No, I open the door. He's standing there, butt naked, washing his balls in the sink. Just old man balls, just laying on the sink,
Like
covered in shit.
Covered old man balls.
I'm like, what do I do? I just threw the bag at his feet and walked out.
That's me
Yeah,
too. That's
fair.
me too.
That's fair.
That's me too.
What do you?
That's hashtag me
Last
too.
thing I expected was shit covered old man balls in that sink when I walked through that door. I thought I'm doing him a nice favor. At least he's gonna do.
What are you expected to do? I mean, like, what does he want you to like stand around while he
Grab a sponge and get in the crevices. Help him out. I don't know.
Hey, can you give me a hand? Get under my left nut here. No, I don't know what he expected, dude.
That is weird.
That is
and
very weird.
That's the start of your day.
Yeah, that was the start of my day.
That's never happened
Dude,
to me like that.
my
anything.
first day, this drunk. I'm not even gonna worry about being politically correct here because it's just correct.
Well, you
This
should.
this drunk Mexican guy came in
Can't say that.
and he pissed all over the children's books. Like he didn't take his dick out, but he pissed himself, and his piss just went all over like these children's books.
Wait, I don't understand that. Were they? Was he wearing shorts,
Were they on the ground?
pants? Yeah, were the books on the ground? Was he
Did he knock the display over?
peeing? I'm confused.
I didn't watch it.
But if you're standing next, even if you're standing next to a pile of books and you start
Or, like,
peeing
maybe
yourself,
he
how
just
does it?
fucking, like, peed really hard or something, and like he
I
was, like,
don't know the logistics
wearing,
of it.
like,
I just know
yoga
people
pants or
were
something.
walking back with piss-covered books, and I asked what happened because I didn't know they were piss-covered.
Wait, somebody was walking with the piss-covered books? Is that
In a
what-
bag, yeah.
Oh.
They were going to throw them
Oh,
out.
and you thought they were for
And
charity.
I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Because they were like holding them out, and I didn't know it was like a garbage bag. I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, somebody just came in. This drunk Mexican guy came in and pissed all over the books. I'm like, he just took his dick out. They were like, no, he just. I was like, all right.
How did he do it?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
this day,
At that point, I just let it be.
Unsolved mystery.
Magic trick. Or he
Yeah.
just poured water
Another
on it.
time at
Nobody
BJ's.
saw him do it?
Oh no,
How do you know it was piss?
I don't know who saw it.
Yeah.
Someone saw
They
him.
swished it
I
in
don't
their mouth
know.
and their teeth
I don't
got
know
whiter.
the logistics of it. This was my first day working there,
Here, right?
and then
I'm just trying to get
yes,
this all down.
at,
Okay.
at
Gotcha.
BJ's Wholesale Club.
Gotcha.
Write
Gotcha.
that down.
Anyway, and then after that happens, I have some lady who's a customer walk up to me. I'm sweeping up the food court, and she goes, "Excuse me, this is probably not your job, but when I was back in produce, when I was back in produce, there was an open used baby diaper in one of the produce tables."
What?
My first day, I didn't know what to do. I just told the first other person that worked there that I saw, and I guess they went and handled it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's not in training. It's like, well, just in case somebody...
Leave the dirty diaper.
Yeah.
This is exactly what you do.
And probably the weirdest one was, you know how they drive the forklifts on the floor in BJ's?
Yeah.
Well, when they do that, you have to have a walker, just someone to walk in front of you to make sure there's no customer about to walk out of the aisle that you're going to smash with the forklift.
They like section, like I know in Home Depot they put little like
And then you
things up on
section
the-
it off
Yeah.
with the little flags. They call them markers or whatever. Well, I'm walking for this manager, and he's like, yo, I only have one flag. Can you run to the back and grab another flag? I think there's probably one in the pile of steel back there, meaning like just the broken down pieces of shelving that they have back there. So I'm like, all right, yeah. So he has the one side of the aisle marked off. I go to the back, start digging through the pile, and these flags are yellow and black. Yellow flags with black writing. So I'm digging through the pile. I see yellow and black. I grab it. I pull it out. You want to try and take a guess at what it was? Because it wasn't an aisle marker.
It says like, just suck my dick.
No.
I don't know.
It was a male's thong with a smiley face on it.
What?
Yes.
What did you do?
How to get back?
Did you put it on?
I dropped it, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then I came back later with like a couple
And it was
pencils,
gone.
and I put it on a piece of cardboard, and I wrapped it.
Let me guess. And then you gave it a Viking burial and burned it out at sea.
I wrapped it in shrink wrap in the DDR cage, the damaged goods cage,
Stop
where they
with the
like
abbreviations,
repackage stuff.
dude.
I'm explaining the
Pisses
abbreviations.
me off,
Wait,
man.
We need to why? Why though? You never abbreviate things?
Abbreviations are just so pretentious, man. It's just for like an inside.
It
group of
saves
people
time.
that
I'm
only
lazy.
Understand it.
I
I understand that, but
I explain it immediately after, so I only
Then
have to
what's
say
the
it one
point of doing it?
time, so people will know what I'm talking about the next time.
fine.
Anyway.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh,
what happened?
Yeah, I rewrapped. I put the male thong on a piece of cardboard backing, and I wrapped it in shrink wrap in the damaged goods cage, and
Wait, was this something sold at BJ's? Or
No.
Was this someone's thong?
no, it had to have been someone's thong because we
What did
didn't
it
sell
say?
male's thong. It just had it was a yellow thong with a black smiley face on it. That's why I thought it was the mile marker, and I shrink wrapped it, and I put a little note on it that it said, "I think you left this in the back." I left it on the GM's desk, and he never found out it was me.
Wow.
He came up to me one day. He was like, "Yeah, someone fucking left something on my desk. It was really weird." I was like, "What was it?" He was like, "Nothing. Never mind." I was like, "Oh,
I
all
did not
right."
laugh.
I was in complete shock. I had no idea he was going to come up to me and say that one day. I thought he would just.
I feel like in that situation, if you were like around, like if it was like the group of us, and somebody came up and asked one of us that, like it'd be hard to like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, to keep it together. But I feel like if you're by yourself and just like totally
Yeah.
being shocked,
Mhm.
I feel
Sure.
like you could keep it together. But that is really funny. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine like you knowing about the situation or something, and like we're in the same room, and somebody approaches me like that, and like I just make.
If you look at me one
I would
time,
just fucking lose it. It happens. It's odd because it happens to me when like I don't know why, but like when things come up that like I know I shouldn't laugh at, and like I don't even find funny, but like I just like I know it's something that like I shouldn't laugh.
you shouldn't
about.
laugh.
And then I look at you, or like I like just.
Oh, I don't care. If I have to laugh, I laugh. Perfect example, Badstow. Me and Dillon went to Badstow one time.
And Damien.
And
I
Damien.
remember.
Matter of fact, you tell them. Tell them.
We went to Batstow, me, Damien, and Reno, and tossed the frisbee around. And we went inside to go look. They have like this.
Because I had never been there before.
Yeah,
they
we
have
were
kind of like a
showing
little
them-
museum type
museum on the inside.
I've definitely been there before. Right? Did we ever go with like grandma and papa?
class trip,
No.
maybe.
Maybe we went one time.
Maybe.
I went there a
I
lot.
feel like I've been there, but I can't picture it.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But
It's
they
like
have
this
this
historic
museum
little
thing
town,
inside,
yeah.
And we're walking around, and there's nobody else in there. It's the middle of the day.
The theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're walking around, and we get to this theater room, and we look inside, and there's no lights on.
There's
There's
this
probably like 40
Receptionist
rows.
sitting at a desk next to the
And we
opening.
look in, and we turn around, and it's literally like this old man, which is like, "You guys want to watch the video?" And we're like, "What?" So we go in, and he shows us this video, and we're the only people in there, and it's the worst video in the world. It's like
Why? Like what's bad
it's
about
a,
it?
it's a, the worst. It's the most boring documentary on Batstow, and all the information you ever didn't want to know about it.
How long was it?
15 minutes.
15 minutes, but he was standing
It
at the
would've been
doorway.
So funny if it was like 2 hours.
He was standing at the
He was
doorway
standing at the
watching
doorway,
us.
and the entire 15 minutes, neither of us could breathe. We were laughing so hard we couldn't, because this was so stupid. I don't know why we're here. Like,
And you know Damien. Right? You know how
Yeah,
Damien
no.
is.
Yeah.
He was
told me-
telling us to calm down.
he was trying to reel us in.
I do remember you telling me this story, and I that's why I brought it up initially when you started saying it, because I thought it was on this podcast. It wasn't. Reno wasn't here. You were telling me about it.
Yeah.
Because you were telling me the same thing that Damien was like.
Yeah.
We gotta keep it. And I was just like, Damien is such a fucking goofball.
Yeah.
Like he's always the guy like making me laugh.
Saying the
I
weirdest
laugh.
things.
It's because the guy who showed us the video actually he was super interested, and he thought we were, so he thought that there was like some, and we sat in there, and it was just not bad at all, man.
Laughed the whole 15 minutes. And we got up when it was done, and we turned around. He was standing at the back watching us the whole time.
Yep.
Do you think you like? What do you think was going through his head?
Who knows?
Oh, I'm so
Probably
glad
wanted to murder
I'm
us.
acknowledging these little kids, like
Oh, at
Like
first?
you don't think that he was like
acknowledging. I don't know
no,
why I said
no.
that.
I mean like
he thought he was
offended?
educating
Like,
us.
you don't think that he was offended by you guys laughing?
He didn't know we were laughing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't think he knew.
I tried to just not look him in the eyes.
Well, maybe he knew. Maybe there was no way he didn't know. Yeah.
Was he polite when you left? Did he say anything when you left? Like, did he say like?
No,
thanks for
I don't think
watching
he said
or something? He
anything.
didn't say
I wanted to
anything?
get out of there so
Yikes,
fast. I don't
dude.
remember.
Me too.
He didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
I don't know.
I didn't even want to be there.
Yeah.
I don't think
We were all
anybody,
three of us
including
just
him,
being
wanted to
polite.
be
Dillon,
there.
well, Damien, you know, he doesn't say anything. I didn't know what to say, and Dillon just can't say no when he thinks
That's
he's going to be
me.
an asshole.
So I'm just like, yeah, we'll watch the video, right, guys? And we went in. It was
It was like,
Me and
Pretty
Dillon,
funny, though.
Damien didn't even say anything. We just followed him into the theater, because what else are we going to
yo,
do?
I would watch it, and it'd probably be fucking hilarious.
It was.
It was.
hilarious.
And I think the funniest part of the whole thing, if you remember, the funniest part was the guy narrating the video that we were watching
Was
looked
the guy?
exactly like the guy who fucking who made us watch. I think so.
Yeah, I think
He's
you're
there
right.
just like all proud of his work, and you guys are laughing.
Exactly.
Like his big smile starts turning to a frown, and he's just like,
Fuck, I'm gonna go kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if those traps are still out in
Oh,
the
God.
park. Yeah, we could have walked right into a booby trap.
Yeah, he
'Cause
probably
we
could've
made
been
fun
wearing
of
our
his-
skin later that night if he didn't. If he didn't
He could have
play
had a
our cards
whole
right.
underground tunnel like Jason Voorhees.
Or,
Whole tunnel
Harriet
system.
Tubman.
Yeah. Oh God.
Right?
It's nothing like what I mean.
The Underground Railroad is what you said.
No, I was talking about tunnels that
Let's
he
bring that
uses to
up,
murder
because
people, not
Black History Month
save
is coming
people.
up soon, right?
Yeah,
February.
shortest month of the year.
Maybe we can do a special about it.
Why?
Why not?
Because I don't know much about Black history at all.
Well, guess what? That gives us 1 month to learn.
Yeah. I guess. American history doesn't really interest me. It's mostly lies.
Well, you can find out. You know,
I feel you on that.
you can find
I
out some
don't-
You
shit.
gotta really dig deep to get to the
You don't learn
truth.
anything in elementary school or like because most of it is even things that like maybe we learned later.
Oh shit.
What time is it?
5:04.
Oh fuck. All right.
Go ahead, finish what you were saying.
It's a weird point to end on, but it's just like
And that's it, guys.
That's it.
So, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
most of the things that we ended up learning eventually they were just too brutal to learn when you're young, and it's if you're gonna include that subject for like younger kids, it's basically a waste because you have to
Exactly,
you
but
have
that's
to
the
have
thing.
such a massive filter.
But that's the
that you-
thing. Instead of lying, just wait till they're old enough.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Why fill up that
Because
space
it's not
where they
about-
can
'cause it's not
explore,
really
like, their
about-
creativity or something.
It's
like,
not really about
anything.
their age. It's about they need to
Understanding.
implant it while they're young.
Oh.
It's propaganda. No matter what they want to
You
say,
sound
it's
like
propaganda.
Jared.
Well, maybe we'll bring him on next time and see exactly how
I
similar or
think that would be a
different.
great
I would
idea.
love to.
We'll just have to figure out logistically with the
He's
microphones.
the Alex Jones of Vineland,
Yeah.
and
But
maybe
that
even
being-
Southern New Jersey.
That being
that's
said,
a great idea. We do have to figure out the logistics, but I would love to do that.
that being said, we gotta wrap it for today.
All right, but
And,
just
Any
just
final
first,
quick thoughts?
quick thought. If Jared does come on, make sure we ask him about the baby meat in McDonald's.
baby.
Oh my god, I can't wait for that.
Michael, you wanna say something?
No, just that I'm excited for what we're doing next, and hopefully we can get some more equipment and make things a little more legit. Maybe I can get a microphone one day.
Yeah,
You know?
seriously.
One day.
But yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. Do you have anything to say, Reno?
Yeah, real quick, I just want to say this is definitely enjoyable, and it's getting more fun every time, and I
Just
hope
gotta
it's
get into the flow of
enjoyable
things.
for anybody who's out there listening and actually made it through to the end. And yeah, it's just us being us. So, thanks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Ric Flair, woo! Woo!